why I left American Dude Lodge. I was only there for 3 days. So I'm conversing with John, and he contacts me with this group. He's like, "Oh, I have this group, the 40 Boys, the New Christian Order, the NCO." And I'm like, "Well, I'm Catholic, I'm Christian, so I mean, sure." And introduce me to the guys, whatever. So I kind of signed on for this thing, bro tank thing, and I was like, I have tech experience, I have technical experience, being a tech director, running live streams, running live broadcasts, so I have all this experience, and I really love doing that type of work. I enjoy it immensely. So, I mean, at the time, not knowing that it was stupid and a mistake. Who's the biggest retard of the house? Probably me. Well, I guess not really because I left. So anyway, I show up to the place. I meet everybody. I get some shots before we even get into the house. I also would like to point out it's a small little thing, but I definitely paid for John's dinner, which is funny in the long term of things. So I bought him a cheeseburger. So anyway, we go to the house. We pull up to the house. And the first thing that I'm doing is I have to, look at this location and see where we're filming. We don't have the equipment that I had made a list prior to even showing up here. I made a list about 2.5 weeks ago of things like that I thought, hey, gear-wise, equipment-wise, we're going to need this, and the other thing. No one got anything on that list. So I had brought a lot of my own personal equipment to the house. So I brought a lot of my own gear. When we first arrive, I'm trying to look at where are we setting up the production room? Where are we setting up the gear room and all the equipment? Where are we going to have the main room as, where we're filming? And I'm setting up cameras. The computer that we were going to be streaming off of was actually not even working at the time that we showed up. So that was also another thing that we had to troubleshoot with. Once that happened, and of course there was hiccups here and there because we had no time to do any actual testing as well. And I wasn't paying a lot of attention to the actual content of the stream. I was focused on the technical aspects of the stream because we were having sound issues. We were having video issues and stuff like that. Not as much as right now, surprisingly. I pretty much jerry-rigged a lot of the stuff in the first 3 days. We had a long HDMI cable that we had to literally hold into the camera, otherwise the cable would get loose and come out, and then we would lose the camera for a second or 2 seconds, not a full 3-4 minutes. So anyway, yeah, we were using a lot of my equipment, and I was completely focused on the technical aspects of the show. I wasn't sleeping. I was staying up trying to work on stuff on the back end. We were also supposed to be streaming on on another platform as well, so we were trying to work through that issue. The whole time I'm sitting there doing a little bit of production management, and maybe I could get some sleep and also eat food. At one point, Colton was feeding me dino bites, chicken nugget dino bites, while I was holding a camera, and that was the only thing I ate that day, and I didn't eat. All of this stuff was happening. It was crazy, but at the same time, I enjoyed the work. And someone from production comes in and they're like, "Oh, my wallet's gone. I don't know where my wallet is." And, I'm running around doing a bunch of jobs here and still trying to manage the production. And I'm like, you know what? The first thing I said was, "Hey, we're in a house full of Christians. I'm sure no one stole it. It'll pop up somewhere, and I'll keep an eye out for it." He's going around, and he's looking everywhere, and that's his focus, is his main focus. My main focus was the show and trying to keep everything relatively smooth running. And then he starts asking other people, "Hey, are you missing anything?" And then at this point, I'm just like, I haven't seen my wallet, in a day. Let me go check. I put the camera down, and I go to my bag, and obviously I'm like, okay, well, my wallet is gone. So at this point, under the stress of running and managing the production side of things, now my wallet's gone with all my credit cards and all this other stuff. Nowhere to be found. So now that's happening. So now I'm stressed out in more ways than I should be so I can't really I'm trying to focus on the production because I mean, what can I do? My wallet is seriously gone. I'm thinking hopefully this is a bit. I was told over and over again from this one production guy who I'm not going to name right now, and John, you know, they bring me aside and they say, you know, this is not a bit. Swear, 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 swear on everything. It's not a bit. This is actually happening. We'll find your wallet somehow. We will find it. I'm going to pay you this amount of money, which I won't name at this point in time. I'm just going to say that I was starting to get promised money at this point. Oh, and I want to go back. I was promised reimbursement for the plane tickets. Now, I had paid for the plane tickets myself, but I was promised weeks up until the thing that I was going to get reimbursement for the travel and airfare, which I still have yet to get reimbursed from. And I've been promised over and like more than 50 times at this point I was promised to get reimbursed. And I was given time limits where it's like, oh, you're going to get the money in 24 hours, which was like 3 days ago. That's 72 hours. So it's like, not sure, you know, math, then that doesn't add up there. It's not equal. So there's a huge breach of trust at that point. I'm going to use that term. Thanks for, if you're watching this now, I stole that term from you. That's the only thing I stole. So yeah, there's a breach of trust. My wallet's gone, running production, not sure if it's a bit, trying to stay focused on production at this point and just hope that the wallet comes up. So there is this production person who they said that they had found their wallet. And it was in a coat that they told me that they weren't wearing, and that whoever had taken these wallets might have put my wallet inside my jacket or something along those lines, or like I will find it somewhere. Then this production person admitted to me that they went through my jacket while I was not in the room, and that definitely rubbed me the wrong way. After that disrespect of the jacket, where he's going through my stuff and then claiming that they had their wallet stolen, which I don't know, was that a lie? Who knows? Did he steal my wallet and then claim that his wallet was stolen just to look innocent? I don't know, because at this point talking about right now, I've been lied to so much by the entire experience. I don't know what's true anymore. I don't know, because there has been a lot of lying. Nothing has been true. And I gave enough time to be proven wrong. And at this point, I'm an idiot if I continue to believe that they are truthful people, because I have not been shown that in any way. I get my wallet back later, and you know what? I will say this, because this is another big part of the whole thing, is that I had seen a production person in the room alone with Mary Jane, and that kind of stuck in my head, like, because I was looking for my wallet, and I'm like, who is awake right now? Especially hearing that my wallet could actually pop up and I might find my wallet soon. In the back of my head, I'm like, let's keep in mind who's actually awake. So I was doing that. I was tallying up people that were awake. Mary Jane, a couple people in production were awake off camera. So that stood out to me. So I start going upstairs, and I go into this bathroom that I have never been in before. And I see my jeans, a pair of jeans that I had owned with my underwear, my boxer briefs with my jeans that had been missing. And sure as shit, I go in and my wallet's in those jeans. And I had not taken off my pants up there. I had never showered up there. I showered downstairs in the downstairs bathroom. I was pretty much confined in that bathroom unless I had to like pee. Then I went upstairs. So there's no reason that my jeans would be in that bathroom at all. But I found my wallet, and, that was a huge relief. And I decided, it's 4 a.m. Let me try to get some sleep. So I grab most of my equipment, now knowing that there's thievery and lying going on in the house. I grab my stuff and I sleep on the floor in the pool room, in the billiards room. That's including my cameras and stuff like that. And I'm sitting there like kind of like hugging my stuff so that if someone tries to take it while I'm sleeping, I'll hopefully wake up. That's the point where I was at. So anyway, I find the wallet and John comes to me and says, okay, even after finding the wallet, I had agreed, because we negotiated a payment to where I agreed to stay and I got my wallet back. So that's what we agreed on. There was a payment that was going to happen. I'm not going to say the numbers or anything, but I was supposed to get a payment, partial payment right then and there, like that day, which never happened. And then the rest of the payment after the show. So then the next day, I'm sitting there playing along with the bit where they're apologizing for the wallet or whatever, while John and one other person knew that we had the wallets returned. And now we're kind of trying to suss out who stole the wallets, even though at this point in time, I think that it's probably the production guy who took the wallet. So the next day happens. I'm playing along with the whole thing. I'm doing my job, blah, 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 filming, and we have the chat up on the screen at this point. Now, chat has been saying something about someone being 19 years old. And then I'm seeing other comments. Oh, there's this under 21 person who's drinking. So now I'm just like, what the hell is going on? There's someone that's under 20. I had no idea. As far as I knew, everybody was of age to drink and everything like that. So now I'm kind of concerned and I'm like, what the hell is this? This is like a huge liability.